Hello and welcome to this tour video of Kenobi. I obviously named this lot after Obi-Wan Kenobi because why not? I really wanted to build something Star Wars-y, Star Wars-like themed, whatever, and this is it. Actually now this is the home to Venus, Victoria and Sam, but obviously after they finish their Star Wars adventure, I'll probably have Venus return home because she actually has a husband and kids and whatnot. So, but for now they live here, although actually when I played the game, the Star Wars pack with them, they just basically live somewhere up on Batu, but I did want to create a home for them here as well. And Sam will probably move back into her own little magic home. Actually her sister lives there now. I moved in her sister, and her sister is now looking after the cat, so don't worry, I haven't left Bilbo and Frodo alone. Those are her cats. So her sister is now looking after them. Venus, yeah, I think this would be a perfect home for her and some of her friends later on, maybe. Or who knows, maybe I'll move Victoria's family in here with her. I don't know yet. But this is basically what I made. And I wanted it to have a sandy kind of feel, as if it was made in the desert. Since I already have, I built all the lots in Oasis Springs. I did not build it here because this is actually my alien save, and in my alien save, no, actually this is my fantasy save, but I combined my alien fantasy save into one big save because, you know, aliens are maybe fantasy as well. So Oasis Springs was already full with all my old alien builds, so I decided to build something to rebuild Strangerville yet again. It's my third time actually going to rebuild the entire of Strangerville, but I do think that this lot looks kind of nice here. It's early in the morning. The girls are just doing some gardening. Sam is here doing gardening, and Venus is over there. Oh, I think Venus is actually done. Well, maybe you can just work on some skills. I don't know, water all and do whatever. And Victoria is actually very tense because she's a guilty drinker, but I really needed her to drink some blood before they go back to Batu again. So now she's very tense because she doesn't really like drinking from The Sims. So, but this is the lot, and I will just try to show you around. It's actually the main entrance, although they always use the one at the front to enter, but I just like this. They have a few of these outlook posts where they can just, you know, have a look to see if some enemies are arriving. They even have a turret here so they can shoot at people, enemies. Yeah, it looks a bit like a village. That's actually what I was going for, but it's actually just now home to these three lovely Sims. So we have a garden here. I'm actually not quite sure how to show you this lot because it's a bit complicated. There are a few holes in the ground, and those holes are actually entrances to the underground section of this build because they've got there's a lot going on the ground actually. So but yeah, I just created some streets. So here we have something similar as you see in the First Order district with all the robots, where they actually, you know, like a workshop for robots. I've got some bee boxes here. This is just sort of like the main what you call it, the main square. They've got a fighter plane here. Down here, I'm really not sure if I'm showing you this very well. They have like an outdoor seating area where they can just hang around at the fire if it's cold, or they can have a barbecue, and they have a bubble blow thing there. But I'll show you the first floor here first. That's probably easiest. Oh, poor Victoria is really, really very tense. So here is actually the main part of the building. This is where the kitchen is. So they have a big kitchen here. Oh, someone was supposed to put this in the fridge. put this in the fridge. Oh, they can't. Well, then just throw it away. This is the kitchen, and obviously I've used a lot of stuff from the new Star Wars pack, but I tried to not use too many packs. I also tried to use a lot of base game, and but I did use some seasons, because seasons always affect most of the world, so I thought I might as well use it. Also especially for Sam, because she obviously likes the garden and whatnot. And I had to use some magic, of course, because Sam lives here. I had to use vampire pack because of Victoria, and I used get to work because that has got some alien stuff in there for Venus. Other than that, I don't think I might have also used some get together. Oh, and city living. Ah, geez, more than I wanted to. But hey, I didn't use all the packs. So we have the kitchen area here. And there's a little bathroom. I did really like the idea of using this toilet because it's actually from City Living, but I think it fits Star Wars really well. It's not the potty mouth, but the other one, the more base kind of robot toilet that you can befriend. But I kind of liked it because I figured, with Star Wars robots, why not have a talking toilet, right? So up here, you have some replicas of the spaceships, and this is the sitting area where Victoria is now trying to actually calm down a bit by playing a game, because she's really not in a very good mood. I think I'll have her join the game, and Sam can do the garden. Oh no, oh wait, why don't you just all three of you come play the game? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see that the three of them can have some fun. So, but I have to pause, otherwise, obviously, as you know by now, I get distracted. I love this new thing. This is actually a radio. How cool is that? It's a little robot and it's a radio. I love that so much. So obviously I had to put that one in there as well. So this is like the living room, dining, kitchen area. So where they do most of the living. And up here, I just had to use this. I mean, this is such a wonderful bar. Of course, I could have used bits and pieces of it to create a small bar, but this is basically the exact same size as it is in a container, so it's a ridiculously big bar for just the three of these ladies. But I don't care. I love it. So they've got the bar here, and they can just listen to music and sit around and practice making drinks, or hire a bartender. Can actually hire, they can hire mixologists if they want to. So they could have parties up here, but I just really love the idea of using the bar here, so I did. Okay, on the first floor, we also have a few little areas where they can work on all sorts of skills. So here they can work on the flower arranging skill, and they could do some gardening, and I just added some bits and bobs here. Lots of stuff from Star Wars, but also some... Oh, I also used Eco Lifestyle. I really didn't do that great on limiting the number of packs I used. Oh, well, I tried, kind of. Of course, they've got a fighter. Oh, and they've got a table, tennis table. So I love the garden bit. This is really, really Sam. Oh, and I used this tree from the 2 that came out of Debug, and of course the weather machine, because anything that's machine-like and looks as if it's made by people, by Star Wars kind of people, obviously fits this this lot. So yeah, here we have the big round bench thingy. Here we have another hall where they can just sort of climb down and go into the underground bit of this lot. And the towers, actually, they just have very long ladders all the way to the top, and then they could just sit there or do something. But yeah, they're just, outlooks. Oh, and this is an outlook as well. So I can imagine if you're under attack by whomever, you can just stand here and protect the front door, the gate. Oh, and I wanted to add the tent here. I don't know what I wanted to say. Tent. Yeah, they can use that as well if they want to. They don't have to, obviously. They've got some more garden stuff. Oh, and then in this little area here, we've got a sabak table, a chess table. They can play the guitar. So here again, we have some things where they can just practice skills. I always love adding all kinds of skill objects on the lot so they can just stay home and work on the skills at home. So this is basically all the stuff that's above ground. Now let's have a look at some of the stuff underground. There's quite a bit to see. I should actually let them play a bit so it gets a bit lighter. We've got a lot of shadows here. Oh, I didn't click that. She should join the game. Join the game, darling. Join the game. You can play the game as well. I love these girls. Well, I do have to stop. Okay, so if you actually, there are obviously through each of these holes, there, if you climb down one of these holes, there'll be a door that will allow you to actually go inside into the underground bunker. But of course, this is sort of like the main square where you can just enter the house. And I just love this statue. Look at it. I think it's so incredibly cool. So obviously I had to place that here. So we have a whole bunch of hallways, basically. And I didn't decorate them too much because I wanted them to look like underground corridors. And I thought if you put too much on them, let me just see if I can show you this way. It just sort of takes away a bit of the illusion. So I kind of like the idea of hallways dug underground to create the home. So this is basically, if you were a sim, this is how you would see things. See? I love doing that. I love pretending I'm a sim. What does that say about me? I don't know. Don't tell me. And here, if you go in here, ta-da, you have the big office. Oh, I forgot to put this aside. I'll do that in a minute. It's still just sitting here. I actually meant to put a side table here so I can put this stuff on there. I'll do that in a minute. When I upload it, there'll be a table there. I'm not going to do it now. But you have this resistance round table where you can check the plans, and there's also one for the first order, but because that one is black and red, I chose to go with this one, even though she is definitely heading towards the first order. But still, it's just a fun thing. And actually, if Venus, if I click with Venus and have her study all of this, then she actually, oh, hi Dad, no sorry Dad, yes I know, but I'm not at home, go talk to Mom. She actually works on her programming skills, and that's something that she needs to do for her life. And this is also something from the first from the Resistance. But I kind of like this. And here you have I like these cabinets. These are actually in the debug section, but they've got all parts of the droids, and I just love that so much. And we've got 2 tables here with some computers, so they can just work on that. And they've got guns because it's Star Wars, so yeah, guns. Okay, off to the side here. This is one of the entrances. I just added some random stuff there. This is obviously Victoria's room. You can tell I just used stuff from the Vampire pack in here and some base game stuff. And she loves playing the organ. So I think she's level 10. So I just decided to give her an organ here as well. And obviously she's got a coffin here if she wants to sleep. And a little bathroom. And then here, Sam actually has 2 rooms because she is and I actually don't know what's going on with this down here. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to affect the game, but it looks kind of weird. Oh well. Sam, obviously, she needs her spellcrafter room. So she's got a cauldron and some bookcases here. Just a simple room where she can just create potions. And off to the side here, she's got a bedroom. And I wanted the bedroom to be similar to the one she actually has in what is it called, Glimmerbrook. So she feels more at home here as well while she's staying here. And of course she's got her own little bathroom as well. And then if we go here, then we have Venus's room. And again, I wanted Venus's room to be very similar to the one that she actually has at home. She lives officially she lives with her parents in My Oasis Springs alien world, and this is very similar to the bedroom she has over there. So I wanted each of the bedrooms to reflect the original sim, basically. That makes sense? I think it does. Here we have another bathroom, just a slightly bigger one with a nice little hot tub. This is one of the other areas where they can just go up and down, so they can enter the underground bits here if they want to. Off to the side here they have a gym because they have to work on their fitness skills because they all 3 of them are very low fitness skills, so I figured they need a gym so they can work on that as well. And here I just put down a whole bunch of stuff that they can use to create all kinds of stuff. So obviously this is from Eco Lifestyle. This is from Discover University. Oh no, another pack I used. Yeah, I used a whole bunch of packs, but not many stuff packs. Ta-da! Oh well, but you know, your Sims can do a lot here. You could actually even use this as a community lot, or actually use this as a little town, or, you know, I don't know, a park, anything, because there's so much to do for Sims. And yeah. And okay, so this is this, and we have one more floor to go down here. See, there's not another ladder. And I just like the idea of giving them an indoor swimming pool. Ta-da! Because my girls deserve this. So they can also just swim and work on some skills. Oh, and I wanted to add the bubble thingies here. So you get the bubbles in the water and some steam. I like it. Oh, and can we actually evolve this? Oh, harvest! Ha ha ha! She has to harvest the plasma fruit. I decided to put this here so she can also eat plasma fruit and make cocktails and whatnot. So she doesn't always have to drink from people because she doesn't really like it. She's a guilty drinker. So this is basically it. This is Kenobi. And this is now home to my 3 lovely Sims. But, you know, this is just because I really wanted to build something with all the new Star Wars stuff, because I really, really love all the objects that are in this pack. And I think you can create so many wonderful stuff, not just Star Wars themed. I think this is also, this stuff also would lend itself really well to create steampunk, or I've actually even seen a few photos of people using some of this stuff in modern builds. I think it's so much more versatile than people initially thought. But you know, still I can imagine it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I am so happy with it. This is just really up my alley, right up my alley. I really love it so much. So this is Kenobi, and I'll have the girls stay here for another day, and then they have to go off to Batu, because obviously I have to record another episode of the 3 factions. There are 3 episodes on my YouTube now, and this weekend I'll record a few more because I'm just having so much fun with this pack. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for some footage of the girls actually living here. Just for fun, so you can see what this place looks like in action. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye.